going on? Gaming Live 123 here, back with another video. Not video, live stream, whatever. I don't want to get into too much detail, but I'm just going to be playing some multiplayer. I'm just going to be doing tons of different multiplayer things, and I might even slip in some zombies. Okay, so yeah, let's get right into this. A Breach Team Deathmatch. Okay, crap. Forgot I was using Reject because I was playing on Search and Destroy earlier.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call it VetMelt now for quick information.
I'm back. Let's get right into this. So yeah, just gonna ICR a little bit, maybe pre-aim, then come to me for a little bit. Just move up just a little bit.
It's time to stop procrastinating and start enjoying the beauty and energy-saving benefits of Renewal by Andersen Windows. Visit us online or call today to schedule a
Guys, I will be right back. I'm gonna go eat some dinner.
UAV inbound. Hostile UAV spotted.
One left. One left.
Hostile UAV above.
Reject ready.
Be advised, hostile counter UAV is online. Friendly UAV inbound. Be advised,
Hostile hardened sentry spotted.
I'm back. Okay, so boom bam. I will be having a video for you guys tomorrow. It's gonna have everything good. Boom boom ding boody doo doo.
Unprecedented, Anna. The Carrier Strike Group, the Carl Vinson, was actually deployed to the Korean Peninsula a few weeks ago for joint military exercises between the U.S. and South Korea. But what the United States has done is they had sent it elsewhere. They have turned it around, and now it is heading towards the water off of the Korean Peninsula as a direct result of North Korean aggression. I was here in Pyongyang meeting with government officials yesterday when the news first came in that the strike group was headed this way. They didn't seem particularly fazed by it. They said that this is yet another example of increasingly provocative behavior in their view by the Trump administration. Much of the world.
Oh my God, a mothership. My team's getting destroyed.
Is really ratcheting up the tensions here on the peninsula. the missile strike on Syria, they do not believe it was coincidental that missile strike happened as
Come on, get inside.
dinner with Chinese President Xi Jinping. So
Yay, no raps for me.
wants China to exert more economic pressure on the government here in North Korea because China is this country's only meaningful trading partner, accounting for anywhere from 70 to 90% of trade. And so they think that by launching that missile strike, President Trump was threatening China and also threatening North Korea that things are going to change. They say they're not worried about sanctions. They also say they're not going to back down. They believe that the Trump administration is very capable of launching a preemptive in the country.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this lobby. This lobby is horrible. Friggin' motherships, raps, other teams. Not dealing with that crap.
Kim Jong-un has launched more missiles during his short time in power than his father and
Hold on a
grandfather
minute.
combined. And also, satellite data shows
Let me go check something.
to push the button on its sixth nuclear test at just about any time, Anna. We don't know when that's going to happen, but this is a major week here. Tomorrow, a large political gathering here in Pyongyang, the Supreme People's Assembly, and then on Saturday, this country's most important holiday of the year.
Okay, well, sorry about that.
These major events that Kim Jong-un often decides to flex his muscles, to show his military strength, both for propaganda purposes here at home, also to project power to the rest of the world, in addition to the scientific
I'll play some
knowledge that
search
he
and
gained.
destroy.
So do not be
Oh, I did not like the look of those
surprised
teams.
provocative behavior from North Korea very soon, Anna.
Right, it seems advantageous for the North Korean administration to frame this move by the U.S. as something threatening, but is there really any expectation that this is anything other than a show of force from the U.S.?
Well, during the years of the Obama administration, the North Koreans, well, they always have told people who live here, I mean, people are reinforcing this message constantly, that they're under the imminent threat of invasion by the United States.
I'm gonna use my brekkie because it's hot, dude. Using a
Why they
brekkie.
have not as good quality food, or why they have less wealth when compared to the rest of the world. And people, at least here in the capital city, who are the most privileged people in North Korea, they have the highest standard of living, they say that they accept that their country is going to invest in producing these weapons of mass destruction. They say that they are vital to their survival as a nation. Now, of course, this is a one-party state with a man with absolute power, so that is what they are going to say. Government officials here, though, they do believe that the Trump administration is more capable of raining down missiles on this country than during the previous 8 years. And so they say they want to be prepared and get that workable intercontinental ballistic missile with a nuclear warhead ready to go as a deterrent. They don't want to see what happened in Iraq or Libya happen here in North Korea.
Will Ripley reporting from inside North Korea.
Yeah, this is
Lots
good.
of information to take in. Let's bring in our panel of experts to break down all of it. Joining me, Senior Fellow with the Council on Foreign Relations, Daniel Simakuman. And
Just let them know I'm over here.
Ron Brownstein, he's also Senior Editor at The Atlantic. Ron, to you first. Does it appear to you that the White House has a clear strategy with Syria?
Well, I think we have clarity on
Oh, this is a really OP spot, ain't it?
Specific point on which I think we have more clarity is that they will respond when the red line, the kind of civilizational red line, is crossed on the use of chemical weapons. And I think they sent a very clear message to Assad about that. On the larger question of their posture toward the Syrian regime and prioritizing the fight of ISIS over regime change, and whether it is even possible, as Marco Rubio argued today, to in fact separate the two issues in that way. I think on all of those fronts we still have a lot of uncertainty. I think there is
Let's go.
clearly that they would prefer
Loving that clutch, baby. Let's
as
go.
Rubio argued today. It is unclear that as long as Assad is in power, that you can really defang kind of Sunni radicalism in Syria when his actions provoke and energize that kind of radicalism.
I want to bring in our CNN senior political analyst, David Gergen, and I do want to play that sound you just referred to so our viewers can fully hear it and soak it in themselves, and then we'll talk on the other side.
Look, I listened to the interview earlier today, I guess, that Secretary Tillotson is going to have on your program, and I'm a bit concerned
Throw
about
one over
the
there.
outlines of the strategy.
Throw one in that general area.
I think it's based on assumptions that, quite frankly, are not the right ones, and I
Yeah,
also
pretty
reconsider this
good.
idea that we're going to get rid of ISIS, and then we'll hopefully use Assad and others to come up with a solution. It's not going to work. These people who have been killed and gassed, and human rights violations against them will never accept.
That was a really quick round.
David, do Rubio's concerns make sense to you?
Yes, it does. I think that Marco Rubio has been following these issues for a and then remove Assad. In order to beat ISIS, you need to remove Assad in the process. Which is essentially the view that he's been arguing. But I'll tell you this, very, very importantly, the one strike that the administration has launched against Syria, which
oh, that's a really good spot.
That effect, the influence of that will wear.
That's where I was.
There's no clear strategy. We seem to be flailing. We're not sure where we're
And
going. We're not sure where we're going with the Russians, much less other people in the area. This Tillerson meeting in Moscow is extremely important now. But I do think that if it becomes a single shot, just a shot across
Aced
the bow, the only
first
thing
game.
the United States is objecting to
Boom, baby.
is the use of chemical weapons, not objecting.
They were no match for us. Mission successful.
No corpses will ever be found. My blade always thirsts for more.
Search and destroy.
Stay out of my way. I've work to do.
Clear the objective. Charges acquired. The bomb has been planted. battle, but the war goes on. Bring your A game.
Can confirm.
Switching sides. Protect the objectives.
Body drop.
You're the last man standing. Show me grace under pressure. Bomb online. We took a beating, but we're not done yet. Bring it. Switching operation ready point. Clear the objective. We got the bomb. The battle, but the war goes on. Bring your A game. Switching operation ready